Okay, on the draw, game 3, and this is a tough one. I guess I can cycle the countervailing winds and the sandworm. I am on the draw. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. It's definitely dicier than a lot of hands that I've kept today. I'm not super excited about this one. That's a good draw, though. That definitely helps. I'm thinking I cycle the greater sandworm then, if I'm gonna cycle anything. Or I just don't cycle anything yet. I'm just gonna play the Ronus' Stalwart. If they're forced to exert the Oketra's Avenger, we're doing just fine. And if they attack without exerting it, I will absolutely trade. Oh. Alright, give me a mountain so I can just struggle that. New plan! we need mountains. Ow. There is mountain. That'll help. And I'm still okay trading 2 for 1 here, I think. Because they do get in with the warrior now, but I'm still smashing for 2. And I'm going to kill the Oketra's Avenger is the big thing. How? Devoted crop mate. Well, that's annoying because that means they're going to be able to get it back. It's fine still. I need to kill it. I suppose I should wait first. Leave it back. Hopefully trade for the devoted crop mate and shoot it when they're blocking. Yeah, they're not going to attack. Darn. Camel. I'm wondering about cycling this greater sandworm. I can eventually buy it back with the Hour of Eternity. I'm going to play Croc next turn. Maybe countervailing winds and something else. I think that I do. It's just too far off. I actually like the Devotee of Strength and holding up the countervailing winds. Definitely sucks to get the Oketra's Avenger back. But I can block here. Devotee can eventually help us out in combat. I don't think I want to trade it yet. And oh, wow. Good target to countervailing wins. The massive Pride Sovereign. Whew. Glad we kept that up. That could have been pretty scary. Huh. Interesting. So, Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs does block everything here. Crocodile Crossing also does it, but I mean, I guess I can put the minus onto the Devotee. It feels kind of bad, but this way I have 2 blockers. Alright. I think that's the right way to do it. If I draw that other island, we have a really sweet Hour of Eternity here. We can get back the Stalwart and the Sandworm. I'm pretty happy about that. Exert the Oketra's Avenger and attack with the Solitaire Camel? Huh. Alright. Well, there's some kind of pump spell here, but I'm willing to do the 2 for 1, I think. I don't think that they'll have... I mean, they could have a Synchronized Strike. If it's Synchronized Strike, that's disgusting. But it's pretty unlikely that they have it, because it's only from 1 pack. Basically, everything else I can still trade here. The one other card is Spidery Grasp. Gift of Strength doesn't do it. Yeah. Kind of thought that would be it. But at least they're trading, so that's fine. Like, now they have no pressure on us. Yeah, there we go. Alright, yeah. I feel like it's time to get in. Do I get the stalwart or the croc? It's gotta be the crocodile still. Well, no. What am I thinking? Because it's still gonna be a 4-4. I don't get them back as their actual creatures. So crocodile's just a 4-4 with downside right now. Way better to get back the stalwart. And it's got haste, but that's not nearly as good as just getting the stalwart, I think. So I should have attacked first then. Because they wouldn't have blocked. So that's a punt on my part. Could have dealt them 2 extra damage. They're in some trouble now, though. And smash? Stalwart is really cool as a large creature, because it's just like another greater sandworm. Yeah, let's get Sandworm in. And I'm going to leave up the Devotee of Strength for now. Let's play the Bitterblade. We're in really good shape. They still have 3 cards in hand, which is a little scary, but we've got a very solid board position, and this Devotee is going to take over. Something like a cast out would be bad. But, like, Ambuscade doesn't really do a lot here because we've got the Devotee. And they can shoot the Devotee down. They could also... Yeah, Cartouche's Strength, I was going to say, Cartouche's Strength doesn't actually do that much. I mean, I guess it will kill the Devotee. So they can do that. But it'll just trade. Anything else they try and do it with, I mean, we just pump it. Well, that is annoying. But we still make them 2 for 1 themselves. Which is fairly solid. Okay, they just don't fight. That's also fair. And I'm more than happy to do that. I actually think that's better for us, personally. I really want to show the Manolith. Let's just attack. Sandworm it in again. Now I can play the Manolith. I want to play it because just in case I do have things like Torment of Hailfire that I want to have as much mana on the board for, and also I can't play the Torment of Hailfire unless I actually play the Manolith now. I'd love a desert for this wall. Just pinging them every turn would be advantageous. We'll put it that way. I want to smash the Bitterblade too. Harrier Naga coming in. And currently I can eat it. So they have a trick. Saving Grace. Sure. So, I mean, we just got them to pop Saving Grace with no advantage. Alright. And they even got rid of a blocker. That's perfectly fine for me. Question is, how do I block it on the backswing? I could just take the 4. It's a little sketchy. I really need to start smashing in for a lot of damage, though. Kind of tempted to just crash in with both of these. I think that's what I want to do. I need to get real aggressive here. One green. Ugh. Alright. Well, at least it's a chump blocker. Main deck Stinging Shot. If you don't have any way to deal with flyers, I totally understand it. I mean, it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. It just sucks. It's not a card that you normally see. Wow, they scooped. Wow, the Scooperino. That feels a little bit early, but they were in a lot of trouble. Still feels a little early, because they would have cracked back for 4, and I would have taken it. I guess, I mean, they're just that worried. They do get to chump block with Warrior on this unless I'm exerting. I don't know, that seems pretty early. Oh, happy enough. Alright, so they're another really aggressive early game deck. You know, I mean, I just don't know that I need another late game card. It's not even that Torment of Hailfire is particularly bad, it's just really late game, and we already have a lot of late game. Like, a lot of late game. So, getting rid of our worst late game card, the one that doesn't help us as much when we're way behind, I mean, it seems like the idea, so probably just like an Unsummon or a Shed Weakness is a pretty solid pickup here. I'm going to split it up with the Shed Weakness just like last time. Cut the forest, or cut the swamp for a forest, rather. And jam it back. Yep. Let's keep. One land, we've Beneath the Sands, and then we've got Struggle to Survive again. Nice. Immediately hitting it makes me feel so much better. I wonder if this person was actually in our draft just because of the Scattered Groves. It's not super likely, but it's kind of curious. And Wall. Boom. Hopefully that blanks them for a little while. If they have to use tricks on that, I'm pretty happy. Always blocking. The whole point of that card is to block. I'm going to Beneath the Sands for the struggle right now. I might have to take a little bit of damage from Hooded Brawler, but I need to get rid of it ultimately. And this will let me play Frilled Sandwalla and struggle next turn. Seems like an idea. Oh wow, they're already exerting? Okay. Because it could have just attacked with both and dealt us 3. It's actually more damage over a number of turns, as long as we don't have a blocker. It doesn't really make sense to exert there, honestly. Okay, yeah, we should definitely struggle the Hooded Brawler, just because I can use the Frilled Sandwalla to block the quarry. But we're gonna pass first. Because they might not attack in knowing that that's the case. Frilled Sandwalla trading for Quarry Hauler looks pretty bad. Just no fear at all. Alright, well. To me it says they have a trick, but I'm going to go into it anyways. Alright. Saving Grace doing something this time. Awkward, but okay. Hopefully we just draw an untapped land. Nice. So we can just Hippo here. I think I Hippo first. We can also struggle to survive the Quarry Hauler and blow it up. Get a nice little 2-for-1. Please don't kill the Rampaging Hippo. Please don't kill the Rampaging Hippo. They have Cartouche Strength? Feels like they do. So they're trying to get us to block so they can Cartouche post-combat. They might just be bluffing it, but based on their plays like Saving Grace, I don't think that that's the case. I don't think it's a bluff. So I could just take the 9, which is tough. But then I can hold up Struggle afterwards, so I can just get them. Alright. I mean, I am not happy about it. But I'll do it. And they obviously have a trick. There's no way they attack with Hooded Brawler there if they don't. And I just like the ability of Struggle to Survive here. It just seems super relevant. Being able to do something. Alright. Get our biggest creature. Pass the turn. Use a desert for this wall. And the Dune Diviner. I'm imagining another attack coming in. Go for the double block. Yeah, because then it for sure forces a trick. And it might even really get them if they're on the Cartouche like I think they are. Does it just gift the strength? Alright. Well, I still get them. I was hoping there was Cartouche, because if it was Cartouche, they deal the damage to the Rampaging here, and then, like, put it onto Watcher or something. Do they have the double Gift of Strength? Active Heroism. Sick. Sick. The double combat trick. And we top deck Unsummon. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to play it that turn anyways, but, ugh, that sucks. Not the best. Okay, well, they'll exit the Hooded Brawler again. Cartouche? Nope. So they had all of it. They did have the Cartouche like I expected. Exert the Hoodie B. Ugh. Gonna have a hard time dealing with that. Aerial Guide. I might want to struggle to survive here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. So we're just both getting back 5 cards. I mean, that's not super useful for either. It's not like actually giving us better odds. I mean, it even gives them a chance to get the Cartouche Strength back. I guess that we also get back like an Unsummon possibly or something, but I think I'll wait. Yeah. It doesn't change the odds, really. So I think it's fine. They also get the advantage of it first. Alright, block and block. Please give me something that can stop Hooded Brawler. And please don't let them have another creature, which they obviously do. Okay, oh, 2 extra creatures. Oh, good. Well, glad I was not surviving to let them top deck. They could just do it all on their own. Fair enough. Yeah, it was going to be tough to play around, like, triple combat trick there. It seemed so obvious they had the Cartouche, so I was playing into that. Didn't really think that I would have to play around 2 extra things. I mean, I even had the ability to play around one extra thing. I just didn't think their entire hand was made of gas. Blech, all 3 cards. Alright. Well, I mean, I think that we've got a really good chance against this deck. I just need to not have the double combat trick into Cartouche's strength hand. Oof. This unsummon's looking better and better. Probably better than Shed Weakness. Maybe better than some more of our top end again. Like, Hour of Eternity has been actually very solid. So, I don't know that I want to get rid of that. Because it's a 2-for-1 once we hit 7. And we can also just play it as 5. So it's got flexibility. It's more than these, even. I think maybe just the countervailing wins. Play the 3rd unsummon. Alright, let's do that. You've got so many combat tricks, the unsummons just seem really good. A lot of exert and stuff, too. Alright, let's keep this. Not amazing, but it does have Manolith. It's got all of our colors, essentially. It's a little slow. But we will get an Oasis Ritualist on turn 4, and then Tenacious Hunter, and hopefully go off from there. Take a few hits from the Sacred Cat. I wonder if that means they have Crested Sunmare. Pretty much every time that I've seen... I just accidentally passed. Well, minor mistake, but I will bounce it. That really sucks. I just accidentally bumped the wrong button. Sometimes I press F3 because I'm not sure if I feel like I've auto-yielded when I haven't. And I just do it as a reflex to make sure that I'm not auto-yielding. And that time, instead of hitting F3, I bumped F2. Which passed the turn. Ew. That is a major problem. And I don't know how to deal with it. Top decking a Struggle to Survive would be helpful. Don't see it happening, but it'd be helpful. I could Desert Diviner and Naga Vitalist here. Which would let us use the Naga Vitalist to play Tenacious Hunter. I can't play both of these in a turn, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even if I top deck a land now. Might just be Ritualist then. Because Ritualist gets us a ton of mana. If we need it. And it's also got a big butt. Yep. Ugh. God, it's so gross. That is so gross. So, Tenacious Hunter plus Naga Vitalist. Can we do that? I have to exert if I want to do that. Not sure that I want to exert. I might just Aerial Guide and Dune Diviner. Yeah. Five Pride Sovereign. So I can't even kill it if I get a Struggle to Survive. Stinging Shot. Alright. If I get Struggle to Survive, I'm still not able to kill the Pride. Now I'm really not able to do it. They had to have gotten that really early and built around it. Which is sweet. I would absolutely do the same. It's a great card. It's a lot of fun to play with. Alright, well. I'm thinking it's Hippo. Pride Sovereign can get in. They've got so many tricks, I don't know that I can realistically block it if they go for that. Honestly, there's a really good chance I just keep using it to pump things, though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Could our opponent have a better hand? I don't know that they could. Does that kill us right now? It's 1 off. Right. Oh, baby. Turn 6, 19 with 2 blockers in play. Yeah, I don't think our opponent's hand could have gotten any better than that. Wow. Alright, well, I think we played okay, but there wasn't anything I was going to be able to do about that. That was unbelievable. This is a pretty decent deck. I think that this format, everybody keeps on trying to tell me that this format is still slow, and I just don't see it. I don't see it. Like, people are saying it's slower than Amonkhet, and they're like, oh yeah, like, this deck's quite slow now. I'm like, no. I mean, slower than Amonkhet is not slow. In a slow format, you don't get 19-balled on turn 6 with blockers. Like, it just doesn't happen. So I just don't see this format as being as slow as some people are trying to make it out. Slower than Amonkhet, maybe. I'm even going to maybe with that, because I think that this format might settle into being just as fast. It's certainly possible. Everybody's trying to sell me on some really dirtly decks, and I don't know, I'm not feeling it. This deck dirtled a bit, and it got run over by the aggressive decks. Like, absolutely demolished. It's not the best version of the deck, far from it, but at the same time, it just seems like such a struggle just to live. I don't know. I just don't know about it. Yeah, there's so many hands that, like this one, where if your opponent has it, there's nothing you can do about it. You simply cannot recover from a hand like this with a deck like ours. It's just, it's impossible. There's nothing that we can do about that. If we draw a removal for Pride Sovereign even, at this point of the game, I mean, we're still in just incredible amounts of trouble. And I feel like there's too many hands like that you have to have answers immediately. And even if you do, you're kind of in trouble. So, I don't know. I think the format's still really fast. In any case, I do appreciate everybody watching. Thank you very much for showing up for another episode of Full Force. I will be back next week. And of course, you can always check out all of our stuff on newmockgaming.com. And I did just start a Patreon for our new show, Elder Dragon Hoedown, for all the other stuff that I'm doing on New Mock Gaming. So if you like what I do here, you can always check that out. It's in the link below of the video, and I do appreciate all of the support from everybody. If you like the channel, please subscribe, all of that stuff, and we'll be back next week with more.